How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're going to be doing another premiere draft from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction set on Magic the Gathering Arena. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you catch us streaming video games, leather crafting, some Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, pack one, pick one. What are we looking at here? Kept it open. Oh, this is an amazing card. Free Strider Lookout, 3/3 for 3 with reach, because everything has a crossbow or a gun in this format. And whenever you crime, look at the top 5 cards, put a land into the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That is 100% the pick here. We're going to want this. We're going to want things like Throw from the Saddle. We're going to want criming lands, and this is a great start to a draft. It could be splashed pretty easily, right? It is a 3-drop. It's great. This is a great card. I've played with it in a sealed, I believe, and the longer it's out there, the more you just kind of end up thinning your deck and interacting with your opponent. Outside of that, Throw from the Saddle is pretty good. Decisive Denial would be great. Servant of the Stinger would be fine as well. Shoot the Sheriff, as well as Raven of Fell Omens. But yeah, we're going to take the Free Strider Lookout. And it's a fantastic first pick. Let's see. Trash the Town. Love a good Trash the Town. Do I take it here this early? We could also take Dance of the Tumbleweeds, which is another thing that green likes to do. And I think it's actually worth taking, considering... well, hold on. Can this target creature gains trample until end of turn? So we can actually use this to crime. We could use this if we get a big enough board of lands. This is a great top end, and this will help us get more lands out. This is a great top end to just spit out like a 9/9 or a 10/10 creature. That said, Trash the Town is also pretty good. This is actually really hard. I think I'm going to take the Trash the Town because it has more use cases, although Dance of the Tumbleweeds will allow us to splash better. Prosperity Tycoon's also pretty good. We would have liked one of those in the last white-red deck. I think I take the Trash the Town. I think this is also just like way too good. It's essentially like Divination plus win combat, Legion Extruder, or Doc Orok, or Detention Sphere, or Vadmir. Well, this counts. This cares about crimes right here, right? This does a crime, and whenever you, this would have been great last game actually. Oh my God, there's a what was the card in this pack? Because there's a Blood Hustler and a Vadmir. Whoever passed this was thinking, all right, so somebody's going to get the Vadmir and the Blood Hustler. They're going to go into the Crimes deck. Do I take the Doc Orok? I'm not a big fan of the green-blue deck, which is just plot. I'm going to take the Vadmir, because we're going to want to commit crimes with the Free Strider Lookout. So Blood Hunters or Hustler is also really good too. As mini Vadmir, plus it has the stapled on added benefit of going like, hey, would you like more crimes? I'm going to take the Unfortunate Accident. Festering Gulch is actually really good and actually possibly worth taking over the Unfortunate Accident. However, Unfortunate Accident crimes. It can be a 1/1 in a pinch, right? It's a removal spell. Festering Gulch fixes and crimes. Both very good picks, actually. We're eating well here. I also think the Desperate Bloodseeker is pretty good because you can target your opponent and crime that way. If we're in black-green, we're going to want to see an Honest Rutstein. Unfortunate Accident, though. Get on board. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Let's see. Fierce Retribution. That's white. Tumbleweed Rising. Oh, we're not going to take that. I think we could take a Mirage Mesa. Or we could speculate on Malcolm. I don't like Ferocification, actually. Mirage Mace is fine. Lone Shark is also okay. Malcolm might be better. I don't like Overzealous Muscle for the simple fact that, like, I don't know if we're going to be committing that many crimes. There's something you said about Tumbleweed Rising. I think the pick here is the Mirage Mesa over the Malcolm. Even though Malcolm's okay. Although it's in blue-red, and I don't like blue-red, I don't think there's enough... I think that blue-red has to be a splash to another color combination, if that makes any sense. This is a crime. Full Steam Ahead's cool. Rooftop Assassin's not bad. I think I'm going to take the Soured Springs, because that just commits a crime. And it allows us to speculate into other things. This commits a crime too, but we're so far away from it. We're so far away from this, right? Like, well, not so far, but like, I don't want to splash into red or white, and I don't think this does enough. 4 mana for 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. I think the Springs right now is just better, right? And it allows us to splash for something blue later on. Also worth considering is Hypothesizel, and sometimes Full Steam Ahead is just like, oh, you just win here. You have a board. Crush 'em, baby. Mindbreak Trap. Exile any number of target spells. What? That's not for this format. This is a bad pack. I'm gonna take the Desecrator. There was nothing for us in that pack. The Brigand's not bad. Ride Down, there's a Ride Down. And there's a Mourner's Surprise. I think the Mourner's Surprise is more for us. Green has dried up immediately. There's a Raven of Fell Omens. I'm not going to take Reach for the Sky because I don't think that that's a very good card. But if we're committing crimes, a Raven of Fell Omens is really good at it. Sacrifice a creature to draw 2. Jailbreak Scheme. Are any of these better? This is Sorcery Speed, which is not where I want to be, actually. But it is very splashable. And I don't think I want Corrupted Conviction right now. Blood Hustler Wield, that's huge. That is huge. It tells me that like black is very open. I like this card too because if we're putting all these lands into play with Free Strider Lookout, which we haven't gotten very many green cards, it gives us the ability to. We're gonna take a Binding Negotiation that crimes and Thoughtseizes our opponent, or a card, and yeah. It gives us a mana sink later on in the game. Overzealous Muscle, kind of wheeled. Black seemed open enough. Actually, black seemed really open, which means we should be able to get some of those exile removal spells, which would be great. Because I still am, like, horribly afraid of playing against another Rakdos. Every time it's just like, cool. I lost. I just lost. I can't deal with that. Alright, guys. What's the hold up? I do like this start. It does feel like we're splashing green. We have only... Yeah, I'll take that. We have only black spells. Roxanne Starfall. Oh, man. Oh, there's an Outcaster Greenblade. Ah, crap. Is it the Outcaster Greenblade? It is the Outcaster Greenblade, isn't it? This card's too good. As much as I'd like to take Roxanne Starfall Savant, oh, this card is too good. This card is too good. This is probably the best green uncommon in this set. Probably one of the best uncommons in the set. It gets you a land or a desert. It gets +1/+1 for each desert. So on a lot of board states, it's a 3-mana 3/5 that drew you a card. I don't think I've ever drafted a single one of those. Yeah, it's too good. It's first pickable in a lot of packs actually. Roxanne, I'm sorry. She was so good to us in a draft earlier today, but I think we got a draft for the long game, and we're gonna take the Outcaster Greenblade here. This one's bad, right? There's an Ankle Biter. There's a Savage Smash. What is this? Blood token, clue token, food token. Sacrifice 3 artifact tokens with different names. Search for an art. What is all of that? All of that is just that can go away. Whenever you commit a crime, put a loot counter on Bandit's Hall. Triggers once a turn, add a mana, remove 2 loot counters, draw a card. Is that... There's a Mourner's Surprise. We have one of those. Do I just take the Bandit's Hall here? I don't know if I want the Ankle Biter. Even though I know that that card will stymie like a big 6/6 creature without trample. Like, it just stands there and you're just like... Your opponent's just like, I can't attack with this giant tarantula thing. Now let's take the Bandit's Hall. Ocean Thief, Felidar, neutralize the guards. There is like not a lot of stuff for us. There's a clear shot. That's actually really good. It crimes, it's a removal spell, it's instant speed. You typically, unless they have open mana and can interact with you in response, you just win combat. I think this is great. We're going to take the clear shot. Nothing else really for us in this pack. We could take an Ocean Thief, right? Like there's a lot of card draw in this format, but that's not what we're going to take now. We're going to take the clear shot now. Not a big fan of neutralize the guards. Skullduggery's okay. Skullduggery fucks with combat math so much. But clear shot is the clear winner. Vantage, no. Forlorn Flats, yes. It's a crime land. We don't need another Mourner's Surprise. We're not playing Obeka. We're not playing any of these other cards, actually. Like, I don't want another Mourner's Surprise. We'll take the Forlorn Flats. It does feel like black and green are pretty dried up, but maybe it's just these first couple of picks, because this is only pick 4 out of pack 2, right? So let's just take this Forlorn Flats for now, because we do get a lot of use out of it. There's a Hollow Marauder and a Snakeskin Veil. This is hard and interesting. So in black-green, it's typically the creatures in the graveyard deck. I like Hollow Marauder though. It's a Relentless Rats, right? It's one of those like rat effects. Essentially, it makes your opponent discard. But if they can't discard a big enough mana value card, you get to draw a card off of it too, and you have a 4/2 flyer. I think this is great. I really like Hollow Marauder. It's a great top end, and sometimes it could be a great like 5-drop, which I wouldn't call a top end, really. There's a Bloodseeker. Pillage the Bog exists. It's not a good card. Map the Frontier. I've seen an opponent play this card. They lost that game. They spent so much time trying to ramp up into the Cactarantula, and then they played the Tumbleweed spell to copy it or make a 6/6, and I just pathed their Tarantula, and they had nothing, and they died. I'm going to take the Bloodseeker. There's a Consuming Ashes. We need creatures, though. And this crimes. This also crimes, but that crimes. They both crime. God, this is actually really rough and hard. Because here's the thing, right? So Ambush Gigapede, way better than it looks. But Lush Oasis? This actually allows us to have enough fixing to play a blue spell, right? If we manage to get like a high-value blue spell, or even a Bonnie Paul somehow, right? We can just... So I'm going to take this over the Gigapede. I don't think people know about the Gigapede just yet. Being able to crime at instant speed and kill something small, I think is great with the Gigapede. But I'm going to take the Lush Oasis. We're going to take another Desperate Bloodseeker, because, again, we crime our opponent. And that's really good in this setup here. So we're going to take this. No, there is an Intimidation campaign. I think that this card's a little slow. If you are hitting all your land drops, though, it ends up feeling real good. What's Tornado do? Target creature with flying and cycling? Nah. Reach for the sky, varmint. We can play Sterling Hound. I wouldn't be thrilled if we had to play Sterling Hound. We can play the Geyser Drake. I wouldn't be thrilled to play the Geyser Drake. There's the Notion Thief. There's the card that we can splash for. None of these are great. I'll take the rare. Yeah, the Notion Thief is actually kind of interesting, right? Flash it in. Screw your opponent's draws up, right? We have already two... Oh, there's a Map the Frontier, but we're not playing that. Oh my god. I can't play that. Omen Path Journey is like, fine. We gotta take the Honest Rutstein. Vault Plunderer would be great. We have to take the Honest Rutstein. Vault Plunderer, we'd like a lot of these. We have to take the Honest Rutstein. We have to take the Honest Rutstein. Honest Rutstein also makes our Hollow Marauders just cost less. But it's a Gravedigger, right? That also makes your creatures cost less. This is like a wonderful 2-for-1. It's the most pushed version of this card. Sure, it's legendary, but yeah, we gotta take that. Vault Plunderer, I would love some Vault Plunderers, actually. Omen Path Journey, Terror of the Peace, whoever's in red, Godspeed. Vadmir number 2 is also a Badlands Revival. I think we want the Badlands Revival. Actually. What are we getting back with the Badlands Revival? I guess it's one of these two. I would love Vadmir #2, actually, because I would love to be able to not consider him too precious, but we have so many 2-drops, right? We have so many 2-drops already, and Badlands Revival is just like, it's good. It's really good, actually. I wouldn't mind a Desperate Bloodseeker or another Unfortunate Accident, but I'm going to take the Badlands Revival here. Because we have a fair amount of removal between the Clear Shot and the Unfortunate Accident. There's a back for more. There's a back for more. Yeah, this is the kind of card that you want to play in this type of deck. Back for more. All of a sudden, this thing's back. It's now eating your smallest creature because it's a fight, not a bite. But yeah, you do want to back for more because occasionally it just goes, oh yeah, get out of here. Also, I'm back, baby. Did you miss me? And it's a crime, and it's a removal spell. It could represent like a 3 or a 4 for 1 in some boards. I like it. We're taking it. I wouldn't mind the Snakeskin Veil. It's hexproof and +1/+1. I wouldn't mind Bloodseeker, and I wouldn't mind the Heath, but it's definitely the back for more. Let's see. Raven or Hard Bristle Bandit. This is hard, and I think it's actually the Raven. Because the Raven pays you off for committing crimes. Having multiple Ravens on the board turns each of these deserts into a lava spike, which is weird to say. The Hard Bristle Bandit will help us splash for the Notion Thief eat a little bit better. We already have up to 3 blue sources. I probably just play a island in the deck. I'm going to take the Raven. We don't need any more red. We don't need any more 2-drops though, but this Vault Plunder, fantastic here. I don't want Lila. Goodbye, Lila. Goodbye, Lila. We don't need the Canyon. It's just 2 off colors. Gold Rush is okay. I think the best combat trick is the Clear Shot currently, because it's a few things at the same time. Oh, wow. Okay. Giant Possum seems fine. Giant Possum's actually really fun with cards that have ETBs, like where is it? Honest Rutstein and Vault Plunderer, because then you can cast those cards again to rebuy their value. Otherwise, I'd take the Giant Beaver. This also attacks as a 4/5 when it's saddled. Chef's Kiss, very good. Yeah, we'll take the Possum. Just a very good early play. Let's see. Out of all these, maybe now's the time for the Intimidation campaign as a one-of. I'm not playing these. I'm not playing another Overzealous Muscle. Yeah, let's take the Intimidation campaign. Corrupted Conviction. There's a murder. What am I doing? There's a murder. I'll take Destroy Target Creature. Murder. Omen Path Journey Wield. Skullduggery is probably better, unfortunately. Let's see. Search your library for up to 5 lands that have different names. Exile them, shuffle at the beginning of your end step. Choose one at random, exiled with this card. Yeah, that's dumb. Let's just take the Skullduggery. Unfortunate Accident or Desperate Bloodseeker. How are we doing on creatures? We need the Desperate Bloodseeker over the Unfortunate Accident. Let's see. Binding Negotiation is probably the first card that gets pulled. Let's see. Play the Oasis Gardener. And we can play the none of these. So I'll take that. Sure. And the Nizumi Link Breaker Wield. That's weird. Okay. We're probably playing all of the creatures we have, unfortunately. Is the Sterling Hound better than the Link Breaker here? Might be. It might be. Especially because Sterling Hound has an ETB that combos with Possum, and we already have one drop in Skullduggery, so let's actually play the Sterling Hound over that. We have 18 creatures though. Let's look at the deck this way. TCR. Alright, so. Trash the Town's really a 3-drop. This is really a 4-drop. This is our only 1-drop. Binding Negotiation probably gets cut. But let's look at everything else. We don't need the Bandit's Hall. We don't. I don't think we do. Although, Intimidation Campaign, it really helps with that because it ramps and allows us to play more of these things. Maybe we cut the Notion Thief. Instead, that player skips that and you draw a card. Like, that's cute. This would be. I think this would be better in best of 3. I'm gonna leave that as the 5-drop of choice. 1 island. Yada-da-da. God, this is actually really hard. Alright, so definitely cutting the negotiation. Trash the Town is card draw. We'd like the Mourner's Surprise. Let's see. We're cutting a creature, right? So, yeah, let's cut the Notion Thief. Our splash should be minimal at best. No, but we have the mana for it. It's just... Yeah, our splash should be minimal at best. But we do have 3 blue sources, and I think we're fine on sources. Boneyard Desecrator could also make treasures, but I don't think we want to do that. Badlands... Let's see, so how many removal spells do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4... So maybe we cut the Skullduggery, because that's a combat trick, and so is Trash the Town. Mourner's Surprise. It's a great way to get back Honest Rutstein, and technically is a creature. But so is Badlands Revival. So let's get rid of Mourner's Surprise. Still have 8. How do we still have 18 creatures? Alright, so Oasis Gardener helps us fix. Sterling Hound just gets us a Surveil. And I don't think we need that many 3-drops, right? Because we have 10. Our deck average is 3.1. We wanna hit our 3rd land very, very often, very, very early. One more card. Our deck really tops out at 5. So let me cut a land. Let me cut a green source. Should I cut a green source or a black source? Let's cut a green source. Or we could cut an island. We have 1, 2. Let's cut an island. Because this taps for mana, this taps for mana. I completely forgot that the Bandit's Hall was here. These are both card draw engines, too. It's just Bandit's Hall is essentially Intimidation Campaign, right? No. They occupy different spaces. Alright. Green-black crimes? Oh no, going into round 1. Hey, baby girl. My cat just staring at me. Alright, so... Turn 2 Hustler, turn 3 Gardener. Ooh, pardon me. I'm gonna hold back this Forlorn Flats, actually. Alright, they got a Varmint. Play the Hustler. I'm actually just gonna... Let's see. Okay. No blocks. Seraphic Steed. Okay. How do we do this? 2 1/1 counters on target creature. We need the Gardener. We need to ramp is what it is. So no attacks here. No attacks. They're probably considering using the Voracious Varmint to kill the Gardener? I hope they don't. I would like very much for no blocks here. I would very much like to kill this early and now. They're gonna do it, aren't they? Oh, okay. Crime Raven. Okay. Next. No attacks, end turn. Because this trades with, like, any of those. Or rather, the Voracious Varmint trades with the Gardener. And not really thrilled about the thought of that, so... Should I have played the Boneyard Desecrator? Let me know in the comments, folks. Haha. Now they can play a massive creature and actually mount this, and that would be bad for us, because then it makes the Raven of Fell Omens pretty useless. That said, I probably should double block the Seraphic Steed if they're not tapped out. Six. Okay, pass. Okay, they didn't tap out, so I can't block that. No blocks. Because they're one combat trick away from just, like, winning combat. And that's a problem. Pass. Sure. Shepherd of the Clouds. Okay. For no value. Alright. If I cast this... I crime them, right? And then I still have mana up for Trash the Town? Yeah, let's do that. Let's crime them. Plus we'll have a 2-2. Drain ya. Those in the yard. Next. Attack with this. Sure. End turn. Cool. We can... Alright, saddling up. Saddle up, partner. Alright, so... Okay, resolved. That makes a 3-3. Pretty bad for Mimi. I'll block here. This is one of those make 'em have it type deals. Pass. Okay. Nice. Okay. My turn. There's a land. Okay, so... What do I do here? I guess, like, if I attack with this, I can give it trample. They do have all that open mana up, which is of concern. So, we have 6 mana. I guess worst comes to worst, I can get that back and win combat with the Blood Hustler. And drain them. This is tapped. Oh, because of the Vigilance. Alright, so back with that. Sure. Is this where I go trash the town? 3/3 trample, draw 2 cards. This is 6 mana, right? If I give... I have to do everything on this one creature, so I can't... Alright, whatever. It's 5 mana. Autopay. Worst comes to worst, we lose combat immediately, and it's a massive blowout, and I cry forever. I know what you're thinking. The fuck? Opponent let us resolve that. So what could they possibly have? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Ooh, and then that gets back something? Yeah, that gets back the Voracious Varmint. Ooh! Oh, that's good. Oh, that 3-for-1. Okay. I think we lose here. I think we super duper lose here. Because what do I get back? I get back Desperate Bloodseeker. It kills their Seraphic Steed. Requisition raid, destroy target artifact, put a 1 counter. Yeah, that's a good game. I'm scooping to that. Oh god. I am scooping to that. Screw that shit. That's not for us. Unfortunately. Let's see. What was the issue there now? I have a white source. I guess our opponent's that's the same one that we passed last draft too, I believe. Watch. Or this draft even. Was it this draft? 0-1 going to round 2. Okay. We can keep this. We have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. Yeah. Get on. Play this for green. Knowing full well that the Notion Thief is just going to sit here for a while if I don't draw a blue source. Voracious Varmint. Alright, so here's our 2-drop. Our 3-drop's going to be the Vault Plunderer. No blocks. Ah, you too, eh? It makes sense. Okay. So we drew a land. Next, I'll attack. I had like this sinking feeling after it happened that overzealous muscle. I had a sinking feeling after it all resolved that they had reach. Alrighty. Block this Vault Plunderer. Yep. Just to block them more damage. It already did its job. Got us a card. Rover Greasel. Okay. Play this. Play the Desecrator. I'll attack. Dunk. I will trade this Desecrator for their Drover Grizzly. Okay. Well, they know about the Free Strider Lookout now, and that's probably the card that they take. The Notion Thief is dead in my hand. If they take the Free Strider Lookout and then they kill one of these creatures, what happens is the Hollow Marauder then becomes a nice 2-for-1 next turn. Because I will trade. Okay. They gotta have something good then. Or maybe they did the math on the Hollow Marauder and realized if I do this, then they kill my... Okay. I'll do this. Oh. Okay. Sure. And draw to... Make this massive land go. Next turn I can Free Strider Lookout, play the desert, prime them, get a land. Yep. Drain them for a bit. Okay. Play this. Crime. Crime. Crim. There's a land. Drain. Next, I'm actually going to hold off on playing the Desperate Bloodseeker until next turn. End turn, because it allows us to crime again, draining them for 2, and also hopefully getting us another land unless they play something to... Actually, what's this do? Any number of target opponents. Yeah, so I could actually play that and... Oh, this couldn't block that, so... Yeah. But we could play the Hollow Marauder instead. Sure. To make them discard. And that actually trades with the Sure Shot. Let's get the Soured Springs. Because that also pings them. Drain. Make them discard. We got the engine going. Drew another card. Perfect. Next. No attacks here. End turn. We might be able to just edge him out with all this mystical tether. Okay. Is it going for that? Okay, sure. I see the reasoning there, right? Like, it trades with Sure Shot. But too much of the other cards that are out here are, like, very bad for them. If they have another removal spell... Okay, so Mourner Surprise. They're going to try to draw another card. Yep. I don't think they attack here. Okay. Murder's great, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Resolve. Auto pay. Let's get another green source. Kill that. Next. Attack with the Raven. Three. It's a 3/5 and a 3/4 in the air. Play the Gardener. We've ramped up so many lands. I think we got 3 lands off of that stupid Free Strider lookout, and we're almost at full health because of this Raven. The Raven by itself. Absolutely silly. Sure, Plunder. They're digging for an answer. They're like, oh, we gotta get another tether. Okay. That's what we want to do, guys, with the deck. That's what we want to do with the deck. Now, let me look at this real quick. Okay, so they took the unfortunate accident, my kill spell, earlier, instead of this card, which is repeatable value, and, what else did they not take? Trash the Town, I think, was in the hand. Or the Notion Thief, that makes sense that they left that there. Oh, the Hollow Marauder they left in my hand. Leave match. That's how we want the games to go. A little bit grindy, but when we finally get there, it's just like, oh, we just have so much value. All right, what do we got here? This seems fine. Could use some lands. Turn 2, Raven. Turn 3, possibly Free Strider Lookout. Turn 4, or Rambling Possum. Actually, that'd be nice. There's a land. Red, white. Joaquin, perfect shot. Does this not have? It doesn't. Okay. So we're gonna play this, because that can block that, and then we're gonna attack with this. Next turn we're gonna Bloodseeker, crime him, try to ramp. Hopefully they don't have the removal spell that Joaquin needs. We do have the Badlands Revival, which is going to be great here. Hopefully my opponent doesn't know how to use Joaquin. I don't know how to use it either. Oh, they're targeting one of my creatures. If they don't have the removal, I'm going to play Possum. Eh? We'll play Possum, because it allows us to repeatedly bounce our Bloodseeker to then continuously crime with the Raven of Fell Omens. Okay, sure. Oh, they were trying to like get it to do exact damage. Yeah. Sure. Do I Bandits or nah? Do this. Next, I'll attack. Bonk. I would like a land. We do have 2 mana Dork Rocks here between the Gardener and the Bandits Hall. What is that? Ah, the Wolverine. Okay. And they don't have a good attack here. So let's play this. Play the Bandits Hall, because we can tap this for mana immediately. Play the Desperate Bloodseeker. To then crime our opponent. Putting a token here, draining our opponent for 1. Milling 2 cards, what'd they get? Elriot's Lullaby, a removal spell, and a And a mana dork that will gain them some life. Next, I'm gonna attack here. We're gonna bounce the Desperate Bloodseeker. You. Because every time we play Desperate Bloodseeker, we drain them for 1. And we can still bounce it, which is kind of like fun here. And we get to mill them for 2, which I think is actually really interesting. Get a card. What is this? Sterling Keykeeper. You could play that. Okay. I think there's something to be said for playing Oasis Gardener. Okay, they have 4, 5. They have 3. Yeah, they have 6 mana total, but 3 available. Yeah, so I think next turn we play the Oasis Gardener. Then we crime with the Desperate Bloodseeker. Bounce it back to our hand. Get another token on this. Drain them for 1. Attack with the Rambling Possum. It's a shame to see it go back to our hand, but you know what you gonna do, right? Requisition rate. Oh wow. Okay. Woo! Okay. All right. I see what you're laying down there. Gonna lay down the pipe. All right. So play that as a mana dork. Play that to tap for 2 to then bounce it again. Here's where I think it might be good to hold up mana. We can get both back with Badlands Revival, Permanent, and a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Let's play the Gardener here. Tap that. Attack with both. Decline. I would like my mana dork out. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Because I was thinking about killing one of their creatures anyway, so that's the thing about that. Opponent does know that we're on low mana, right? Okay, they have 6, we have 5. Iron Fist Pulverizer, and that's got reach, so I have to be careful not to attack into it. Okay. Oh, but you know what else is kind of cool? Blood Hustler into murder. Time kill. Okay. Opponent's big think here. Yep. Aw, rest in peace. They draw a card off. Dang. Okay. Dang. It's alright, guys. Let's see. I think next turn we Badlands Revival. I think we bring back the Blood Hustler and we put the Free Strider Lookout into play. I would like lands though, game, if at all possible. Oh, okay. Taken 3. Alright, so Vault Plunderer here is great. Mainly because it allows us to trade. Nope. Draw a card. Alright, next. Back with this. Bang him for 1. And I will Bloodseeker you, actually. Crime him. Fierce Retribution. Oh. Another removal spell. Okay, they're tapping that down. Okay. I actually do think next turn we attack with the Bloodseeker with Trash the Town up. So this will cost 4. Okay. So we swing with those 3, yep. Okay. Trash Town. We're getting this and we're getting this. So pay for. Wait, hold on. 2 1/1 counters on target creature. So this will still die, regardless. So I'd really just, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw 2 cards. Becomes a 4/4. Gains his 4 life, kills that. I'll tap it for green. So, next. Let him think I have a snakeskin veil. Haha! Which I don't. Cool, cool, cool. Draw 2 cards. Ooh! Oh, this Hollow Marauder is going to be great in a turn. So we Vadric and then Hollow Marauder? Scorching Shot, sure. Looks like our opponent's out of gas. Alright, so Outcaster Greenblade's actually really good here. Because that costs 2, so we could just play this, grab a desert. Right? Do I grab a desert? Yeah, I grab a desert. Just in case I need blue for anything. Play it. Make that a 2/3. Drain him for 1. Ping him. Cast the flyer. Make them lose their last card. I paid 2 mana for this 4/2 flyer that makes them discard. Oh, that's so good. Alright. And attack. Good old Raven de la Fell Omen. And next turn I can do so many things. Actually. But I think unless they can remove our Hollow Marauder, we just win? Good game. Woo! We outground them despite the fact that they had the ability to cast everything that they wanted to. We had so much recursion here because we still had access to the Badlands Revival. Let's see. Which I guess we don't really get much out of if we cast it, but I would have, I guess, grabbed my Free Strider Lookout. We didn't have the mana to both grab that and the Desperate Bloodseeker, but I think that that would have been like the play, right? This thing being a 4/2 flyer, though. What has been the worst card so far? I think it's the Notion Thief. We can keep this. I think it's actually been the Notion Thief. Okay. Play that. We'd like a land. Land gets us Greenblade? Sure. Bloodseeker. Oh my god, 2 really good cards, a Tether and a Cow. Holy cow! Sure. I'll put this in front of that. Sure. Again, with the no lands. What is this? Mill them for 2 cards, 2 real cards. Tumblewag and Burrow Fiend? Sure. Block this. Oh, thank God. Okay, this actually trades with that, so I'm gonna play this. We're gonna draw a card. Holy cow! Mm-hmm. I think we can... No, we don't have any 2-drops. Okay, Bingham. Oh, that crimed me, so no blocks. Unfortunately here. Mm-hmm. Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Okay, so they're fixing for something. Mm-hmm. And another ankle biter. Okay. Let's see here. If I play that and play this, I think I have to play this. Right. Because if I play Bloodseeker, I can't cast the other thing. I could play Greenblade. I can't do all that shit. Alright. Missing a land for 1 turn was really bad, actually. Possum's not great here. Let's play the Greenblade. Let's get the... Lush Oasis? Yeah, let's get the Lush Oasis. Play it now. Ding ya. No attacks. Might have to put the Plunderer in front of the Ankle Biter. Especially if they don't have anything. Sure. Oh, they have nothing. Okay. I could send this out. I don't think I send that out, actually. I think we have to be on defense. So... Ocean Thief would be funny. We'll play this. Make this a 3-4. Bing ya. And then... Next. No attacks. End turn. We might die to the Holy Cow. Sure. Space. Please cast a card draw spell. Okay. That doesn't draw them a card. But it does make a big stonking creature. Cool. Alright, so, Honest Rutstein, what do we want to do with you? I guess if we cast him, we can get back a Bloodseeker? Or we could just play the Overzealous Muscle, which I don't think is good enough here. Shit. Play it. Grab that. Because they're definitely putting this in our face. What did we get? Sheriff Safe Passage, which would have been terrible for us, actually. Thank God. No attacks here. Swing in the air. Yep. I need a way to deal with that. Buried in the garden. Wow, rude. Why would you do such a thing? Okay. Next turn. We can back for more, kill the Holy Cow, gain 2 life. And I think that's okay? It feels the worst, doesn't it? Alright, next. No attacks, end turn. It literally feels the worst. Pass to attackers. This one. Mill them too. These stupid, desperate Bloodseekers. I should have let them do that. I had a feeling too. Sure. Okay. Alright. This seems good here, actually. Because it has reach. And then we Bloodseeker my opponent. Actually, let's play this. Bloodseeker, my opponent. Mill him another 2. Committing a crime. Putting a land out. Got one of those out. Alright, no attacks. This can block that, thankfully. Hopefully there's no more combat tricks. It's looking grim though, folks. It is looking very grim. It's looking the grimmest it's ever been. They don't have great attacks. They're splashing blue for something. Summer, don't start. What do you want, Birdball? No. She wants to scratch. I don't really have great things to do either, right? Like, I think removal would be the best thing that they could do. I don't think we attack here because of, you know, Desperate Bloodseeker being what he is. I would like to commit another crime, because then we could use Bandit's Hall to draw a card. That would be ideal. Summer, don't start. Opponent is deep in the tank, though. They have us at 2. They're probably like, I wish I was playing red for shocks. This could be where things turn around, or our opponent could be actively salt roping. Or disconnected. This Outcaster Green Blade's actually pretty cool. The Notion Thief doesn't really do anything. Oh, you know what? Their cards might be card draw spells, and the Notion Thief is actively blanking them. They might have disconnected, or they might just be salt roping. We do have them at a pretty good board stall, right? Like, we could put so much stuff in front of that. We can kill that, and we can kill this if they only attack, right? So, we'll see, guys. Did they disconnect? I think they disconnected. There's no way you won that. Unless these are all like card draw spells. I guess. Leave match. Did Notion Thief secretly pull it off for us? I will admit, I should have been a little bit more, I should have been a little bit more, what's the term? Hesitant to use this, because if they would have tried to use take up the shield to kill us, we would have won with back for more. Yeah. All right. Done. Let's go back into it. Play. Whew. Okay. I guess. 4-0? Such a weird thing. All right. I mean, not 4-0. 3-1. Wow, 3-1. Okay. Vadmir's pretty good. Into Free Strider lookout. Not bad. We just need ways to commit crimes. That's a way to commit a crime. Hard Bristle Bandito. Play this. And that's another way to commit a crime. Hellspur Brute. Wow. That's massive. Okay, and that has trample, so play this. No attacks. Wow. I guess, you know? I think next turn we outcast their Greenblade. We might have to take a few hits from this Hellspur Brute. Yeah, no blocks. Sure. It sucks for me. Sandstorm Salvager. Create a 3/3. Okay. And then they bounce a land. Oh boy. Outcast their Greenblade. And get a desert. Let's get Soured Springs? Or Lush Oasis. It doesn't matter, right? We have 2 black sources, I believe. Yeah, so let's get this one. Submit. Play it. Crime grow. Ramp. No attacks. We just have to be patient here. The more patient we are, we're gonna have to take probably 8 here. Okay. Opponent's like, I can't deal with that being around. Sure. It's strange that they added a Karoo land, right? But also... it's actually kind of good, right? It is technically card advantage. Okay. That's pretty bad. But sure, I can get it back with Honest Rothstein. And then still play it. No blocks. Take the 4. Play Honest Rothstein. Get him back. Play Vadmir. Prime again. Get a swamp. No attacks right now. And then next turn... we could actually have a really big turn next turn, right? If they kill a few of these things, kill, not exile. In fact, we should let them, right? We should just, never mind. I'm a desperate Bloodseeker here. We just got our clear shot, right? Like, commit a crime, get a land. Mill away their Jolene. Okay. Do we need a blue source? We don't. We'll play this for black, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of out of control now. Let's play the Rambling Possum, right? We just need 3 mana for the clear shot. No attacks here. Don't need to. We don't need to. End turn. Under their turn, we kill whatever we don't like. Each creature you control, they gain trample. Creature token. Oh, okay. They gain trample until end of turn. That's a problem. The Sandstorm Salvager. Alright, resolve. They can cast that. It's a 4-drop. They have access to it. Yep. Okay. Saddle 2. How many creatures are in their yard? 1. Okay. So this mills them. 1, 2. Wow, it's a 5/5. Okay. They lost 2 prickly pairs. I don't think they have good attacks here. Sure. I don't have anything that has. Get a swamp. Then I think next turn we murder something? Bounce that. Commit murder. That seems pretty good, actually. If I murder that... Yep. Get a forest. Okay. Grab that. Attack with this. Comes a 4/5. Return this to my hand. We could play it again to crime them next turn. Mill them further. Sure. That also clears the board ever so slightly. But this is permanence, right? Yeah. End turn. This also has a... yeah, okay. Vigilance and lifelink, which is great. Get a forest. Get rid of 2 real cards. Next, do I just attack with this? Shit, go for it. Because if they block it with their biggest creatures, 1, we can get it back with Badlands Revival. But also 2, we get rid of 2 of their bigger creatures. I think that's fine. And if they don't want to trade, they take 7. Yeah, I think this is fine. We could still block the Giant Beaver with the Outcaster Greenblade. Please. Yes, thank you. Okay. This in the front. Wait, view battlefield. Are they playing black? No, right? Okay, so that. They're taking 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so everything's just dead. We're 4 for winning them. Yeah, that's fine. Badlands Revival. Return it to the battlefield. Put in my hand. End turn. We have the crime engine here with Bloodseeker into Possum. Good game. We also ramped so much. My god. How many lands did we get? Right? We're at 3, 4, 5. What is this? No. How do I split them open, apart? Whatever. This is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of our lands were out on the table. Jesus Christ. And we kept milling them from, like, real cards. We only hit 1 land. Oh, man. Leave match. This deck. Some of these cards are silly. Silly. Yeah. Yeah. 4-1 going into round 6. Oh, guys, this person was ready already. Holy crap, they were like, come on, get to the chopper. Alright, so black would like to draw a land. We're going second, would like to draw a land to play Gardener. But we're playing this for black. We're having the same start as last game, though. Vadmir. Into hopefully... yeah, oh, they're priming us. Okay. Vadmir. It is I, Vadmir. And then we have double Bloodseeker. And if they kill this or that, Rutstein, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Yep. Okay. Cool. Drawing our lands too, this is great. We'll get back Vadmir. Yep. And then next turn we can Vadmir, look out Bloodseeker? We can do that, right? That's gonna be a hell of a turn, and we mill them. Aw. Darn. Okay. Then we're gonna play a land and play a Gardener and pass it over to them. Sure. Roxanne? Okay. Alright. That's actually really good. They get to crime every turn now. Okay, so I'm going to free start a lookout here. And then I'm going to still Desperate Bloodseeker. So that we can crime into another land. They lost their back for more. They're likely only playing one of those. I actually don't know what their color combo is now. If they attack with Roxanne, they lose their... we lose a Desperate Bloodseeker. Oh, come on! Fucking hell. Alright. Sure. Is it Secret Reach time? Yeah. Alright. Where we lose to Rakdos. Sure. This taps it. Oh, they got our clear shot. It's to the next end step, so they're losing these then. Okay. Play this. Play this. Oh, I could have backed from more, killed their Cindy, their Roxanne Starfall. Play this. And then that would have really, stymied them. Get this out. Bingham. They lost their Vadmir. You know what? Send it. I want them to... Okay. Cool. Now, Roxanne could... Oh, Prickly Pear. That's bad. That's actually real bad here. Okay. Yeah, no blocks here. I think the play here is to actually grab Honest Rutstein, back for more, kill Roxanne Starfall. Cool. Get back, Honest Rutstein. Get him back, Honest Rutstein's gonna kill Roxanne Starfall. Smack that lady up. Commit that crime. Murder that bomb. Get a land. Get this back in our hand. Can't cast it, right? Oh, we can. Oh, we can't, because Rutstein's gonna... Oh, are they just gonna sacrifice that? Okay. What'd they get off of us? Unfortunate accident, Bloodseeker. Okay, next. Summer, stop. We have to fight through this thing. Stop. You stop. Which means using our Desperate Bloodseekers as ways to drain our opponent. Okay. Not drain, sorry. And end turn. Next turn we can crime again with the Forlorn Flats. We gained 4 life there because of the Desperate Bloodseekers. Yep, taking that. Desperate Bloodseeker, yep. Oh, are they going for the mill plan? They might be. 1, 2, sure. Neither of those were great. I guess the bird would have been fine. But we want to dig for, like, better cards. Unfortunate accident, sure. And they still attack here, right? Yeah. Sure. And then they lose these. Okay, cool. Not wonderful. Play this. Committing the crime. Whiffed completely. Drain him for 1. Then swing. What do you want, Furball? What do you want? What do you want? Why are you yelling at me? Huh? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? This is my cat, by the way, guys. Hit subscribe if you like cats that are pains in the ass. Look at this little pain in the ass. Her name is Summer. Summer McPain in the ass. Alright. Killing Honest Rutstein doesn't really do anything here. Oh, are they just going to sacrifice this? Then why would they do... Okay. I guess that just draws 2 cards off of my deck, right? Well, the Badlands Revival sucks for me. Because I was hoping to get that. Now they get their Roxanne? Shit. Well, that's GG. Do it! There you go. Yep. Then they kill... Probably might... Oh, okay, yeah. Because that would trick for that, yep. Goop. This has trample, so like that's the problem with this thing. Okay. Rambling possum. That's my possum. I'm gonna miss that possum. Yep. Irascible Wolverine. Did they play a land? No. You know how you lose games in Magic the Gathering? All you do is draw lands. Good game. Especially even though we're like thinning the deck of all the lands by getting them off of this thing. And we whiffed the last time. We should have just gotten a land. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You would... So one of the things that I like about this card right here is that it puts the rest of your Outcaster... No. Free Strider Lookout. Is that it puts the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library, which means that the cards go back with 1 less land. So you kind of keep getting to churn through the deck looking for more lands for free. That's what I like about the card. So when it works, it actually just thins the deck out. 4 and 2 going into round 7? Right? It thins the deck out so that you have less lands to draw. But that sucked. I think our last 2 or 3 turns were just land. Whereas our opponent was just getting all of our good cards. We can keep this. They go first. We're on the draw. Turn 2, Vadmir. Turn 3, I don't want to play Honest Rutstein turn 3. But it does mean that our Vadmir is just that much more worth letting die, I guess. Because we can Rutstein get him back and then play him again. And our opponent probably won't be too happy about that. Keep. Just need to draw lands. Okay. Surveillance. Maybe the nuke. No, we gotta play out the Vadmir. Yeah, especially with that out. Summer, stop. Trade. Because we get it back with Rutstein. Restrider. Hey, you too? Alright. Get back my Vadmir. Desert Stew. Okay. That commits a crime. Yep. Pretty good. I think next turn we... Yeah, I think we Vadmir and then... So you know what? Play this. They did ramp once, but Servant of the Stinger, sure. The crimes? Sure. Alright. Vadmir? Raven? No attacks. No reason to. I'll let them Servant hit us, and then next turn we get to Desperate Bloodseeker Prime. Woo! Okay. I'm letting that hit me. I don't give a shit. Okay. They're getting something. I swear to God, if this is Rakdos again, I'm gonna be so pissed. It very well might be, too. No, they don't have double red. All right, so do I just clear shot that? I think I do. I don't know. Blue. It's the one color we don't have currently. Next turn we can Overzealous Muscle, or we can just Bloodseeker mill him. Okay. They can get that back. They can cast it again. But I think we just mill him again. Oh, well, especially when we have two of them. Next. Offer some trades. Bong, bong. And end turn. Gonna do it again next turn. Let's see. Unless I can draw a land. Consuming Ashes. Rude. Resolve. Wrong kid died. Vault Plunderer. Alright. Alright. Okay, resolve. This allows us to very much next turn kill their Free Strider Lookout. My turn. Although they do have what's it called. If I send this in, they could double block with these two numbskulls. I guess I don't mind them double blocking here. Sure. Next to Dimaggio. And I guess I'll play a land. And Vinya. Alright, end turn. Sure. Pass. We'll get Honest Rootstein. Auto pay. And then we'll get back. Let's see. Do I want Vadmir or do I want the Desecrator? I think I'd rather have the Desecrator here. Because it's got Menace. Ambush Gigapede, sure. I think you kill the Rutstein, sure. That does save their creature. Okay. Get this back. Very good, actually. Alright, so no blocks here. My god, why would you do that? That's so rude. 1, 2. We have 6 mana. So we play this. They know about that. And then we play the Bloodseeker. Technically a crime. 2 lands. Darn. Desecrator can block this, and the Bloodseeker can block the Gigapede. Okay, sure. Pretty good. I think they only attack with the 3/3. Oh, okay. Bandito's Hall. Crime, yeah. 2 lands. No attacks. Treasure Dredger. Okay. They don't have very good attacks here. Overzealous Muscle. And land. No attacks. Red Rock Sentinel. What? Okay. I guess they could use that to... Oh my god, I forgot I had this. Intimidation campaign. That's the first time I saw it! Okay. Well, now we need to have as many whatevers as we can. Okay. I completely forgot I had Intimidation Campaign. That's how much Intimidation Campaigning I was doing. Or how much I was drawing that card. I didn't even remember it was in the deck. Holy crap. Jesus. Alright. I don't think they have great attacks here, but they can start churning through their deck with the Red Rock Sentinel. Yep. To try to draw cards. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna leave this up. No attacks. End turn. Next time they activate that, I'm gonna Notion Thief. Blood Hustle. It's the Blood Hustler. Would love a Blood Hustler now. They can activate that for crime at instant speed. Pass. My turn. Okay. Land, next. No attacks, end turn. I know. Resolve. Resolve. It's probably gonna be the difference between... Please do it. Oh, they're gonna activate that again. Alright, so let's play this. Because I want this out while the Sentinel's out. I don't think they're going to use it to draw cards anymore. The Blood Hustler is going to be a problem. Ambush Gigapede. Wow, okay. Sure. Balls. Ah, damn. Alright. Did they whiff on the land hit? They did, didn't they? Okay. Sure. I will block that with one of these. Essentially gained us 8 life. I love lands. They're one of my favorite things in the whole game. All these lands. We're losing to Manus Flood. Because I don't think I've drawn a real card in like 4 turns. I drew the Notion Thief, okay. They killed it immediately. As you sometimes have to. Rise of the Varmints. We're dead to that. We're 100% dead to that. We're like super dead to that. Unless I can draw something that... Yep. Drain me. Oh, that was their first crime for the turn. Cool. Unless I could draw something that crimes pretty good here. Kill that. Get this back. Make a 1/1. Auto-pay. Please just die. I guess they could activate it again. Yep. Take action. Kill that. Get a wiener. Play a campaign. Drain him for 1. Play the lookout. No attacks right now. We have one too! I just don't get to use it apparently. Free Strider Paladins. Great for them. But I think they just swing out with these. If anything, if they're not swinging out, I don't know what they're doing here. There you go. Okay, so this in front of this. This in front of this. This in front of this. This in front of one of these. And I take 10? Oh, I take like too much. Ugh. Yeah, I guess I die this way, huh? Good game. I think that's a good game, right? Yep. Oh! Oh, I'm alive! I'm alive! Somehow I'm alive! Not gonna... Let's see what our next draw is. Let's see what our next draw is. Hey, cool. They saw what our next 3 draws were. These were actually good cards. Look, it's our Blood Hustler. Oh my god. And we could have, there's the engine too, right? There's the Rambling Possum, the Outcast, the Green Blade. Their deck was just better. Insatiable Avarice is not a great card, but Gigapede's fantastic. It's a nice 2-for-1. They had the Strider. The Rise of the Varmints, that put them over the top. That really did. Like, holy shit. Out of nowhere. Oh, 6 2-1s. Cool. I hate it here. Well, let's look at the deck real quick for a minute. I think the deck was fine. Notion Thief. I don't think Notion Thief did enough. When we finally resolved it, there was no way they I guess correctly identified that we might have a Notion Thief, a mythic. The Intimidation campaign we saw in only 1 game. Honest Rutstein was great. Like, fantastic card. Absolutely fantastic card. Allows you to do silly, or have silly turns. Same thing for Outcast or Greenblade. Every time I saw this card, I was just really happy to have it. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4 of these lands. So this could become a 5/6. Clear Shot, always fantastic. Murder, always fantastic. Free Strider, look out. If your opponent can't deal with this, you're going to get so much ramp and card advantage from it. Bandits Hall did a thing. I don't think this was the incorrect deck for it. I think this was actually the correct deck for it. You know, tapping for mana, pretty good. And the threat of being able to draw cards off of it, I think is one of the reasons why our opponent in that 1 game decided, like, I'm going to destroy that. Screw that stupid thing. That said, there's a lot of incidental artifact and enchantment destruction, which I think the format needs solely because there's so many Oblivion Ring effects, especially in white, that just go, oh, that's gone. Let's see. I think that every card that was in the deck was actually really good. Yeah, I can't think of anything that I would cut. I would have actually liked more Vault Plunderers. Hollow Marauder was great. I was actually really hoping to draw one of those earlier. Maybe I should have taken out the Intimidation campaign. It's not like we actually saw it. Oh my god. But you know what? This felt really good for a 4 and 3. We got our entry fee back, and yeah, not bad, right? If you're watching this on the YouTube and you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up, you know, subscribe to the channel. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord, where you can catch me streaming this stuff live while getting yelled at by the cat, who's a bad girl. She's a pain in the butt. Have a lovely rest of your day, and thanks for watching.